because the visuals our viewers are about to see are chilling. It's the moment when flames erupted inside the nightclub Birch by Romeo Lane in Goa. Within seconds, what was meant to be a night of music and revelry turned into a deadly inferno, as you can see through this new video that has now emerged. This video that has just emerged shows the horror, the panic of guests trying to escape, the roof collapsing, as is quite evident, windows shattering, and chaos everywhere. These visuals are absolutely chilling. It's the moment when flames erupted inside that nightclub, Birch by Romeo Lane in Goa. As you can tell through these visuals that have now emerged, within seconds, what was meant to be a night of music turned into a deadly inferno. This video playing out on your screens at the moment, it shows the horror, panicked guests as well trying to escape, the roof collapsing and windows shattering and chaos everywhere. You must note 4 staffers have already been arrested. An FIR has been registered against the club's owner for culpable homicide not amounting to murder, and police from Goa are heading to Delhi with warrants to arrest the 2 club owners. According to the police, the fire was likely triggered by electrical fireworks, not a cylinder blast as was initially suspected. But crucial to note, the club reportedly lacked proper safety permits and narrow exits blocked timely rescue efforts. Let's go back to Akhil, who was taking us through the latest developments. Akhil, I sincerely apologize, I cut you off there. You were reporting 4 people have been arrested so far as the club owners, 2 of them, Saurabh and Gaurav Luthra, are currently on the run.
Absolutely. If you see both the owners of this club is still on the run. Both of them are absconding. It's very likely that their location has been last traced by the Goa police in the national capital. And if you see, the Goa police has also sent 1 team to the national capital. Here you can see behind me the visuals of Anjuna police station, where the FIR has already been launched, in which case what we have seen that under 3 different sections, which include section 105, which is about culpable homicide not amounting to murder, and second section, which is 125, which is act endangering life or personal safety of others, and third section which has been implemented is section 287 of the BNS, which is negligent conduct with respect to the fire. So right now, if you see, the investigation is currently underway, and apart from that, what we have seen that so far those 4 people who have been arrested and we confronted those individuals include the chief general manager. Apart from that, if you see, the 2 general managers have already been arrested, and the gate manager of that club has already been arrested. So far 4 persons have been arrested, and if you see the exact cause, which was basically what we have been seeing since the beginning, was a concern that how did entire mishap took place. At that point in time, several theories have been peddled that it was due to some firecracker, and some said it was due to it was due to, if you see, a gas cylinder blast. But finally, during the investigation of Anjuna police station, it has come out very clear that it was the management who was using the electronic fireworks at that point. And if you see, I would like to request my VJ to show the ceiling portion of this area. So just to give an analogy of this, that this structure in that very club was made up of bamboos and wooden structure. So the moment that electric fireworks started, it basically blazed everything over there on the rooftop, and after that, what we have seen that within fraction of seconds, what we have seen that the entire area, the entire space of that club was basically turned into a fireball. So right now, if you see on the investigation part, what we have been seeing that 4 persons who were the basically key individuals of that club, which include the chief general manager and 2 general managers and 1 gate manager, all 4 have been arrested, and 2 owners, which include Saurabh Luthra and Gaurav Luthra, both of them are still absconding. So right now, currently, if you see, the investigation is underway at the very police station, and in which what we have seen that questioning of those 4 individuals are still going on regarding their involvement in this very case.
Right. Akhil, also we're given to understand that in parallel action, the state government has sealed another nightclub, which is Romeo Lane, operated by the same owners in Goa.
Well, absolutely. If you see, the scrutiny has been constantly going on, and in this Arpura region, what we have been seeing that several nightclubs have been raided last night by the Goa police team, North District police team. And so, if you see what we have been seeing, that there are several nightclubs who have been running constantly without the fire NOC. So, fire NOC is the basic which is mandated by the state agencies to run any kind of institution. But if you see at this point in time, what we have been seeing that the raids have, by the Goa North District police team has been basically going on at several clubs to ensure that whether they are basically following the proper SOP or not.
Right. Meanwhile, Akhil, as you were reporting, Chief Minister Pramod Sawant has categorically stated that action will be taken and those held responsible will be taken to task. Do we know who exactly signed off on those permissions and how this club actually passed fire safety norms?
Well, initially I have spoken to some of the officials regarding this, and they have said that earlier that it was Sunday due to which they could not get those documents regarding that very incident, that who was that very person who basically signed that memo at that point in time. But if you see right now, the investigation is currently underway, and it's very likely that the individuals who were behind basically signing those trade documents will be held accountable in that regard as well.
Right. So as we speak, Akhil, currently 4 arrests have been made, which include the chief manager, the bar manager, a gatekeeper, while 2 people are on the run, which are the 2 owners of both the clubs, Birch by Romeo Lane and Romeo Lane.
Well, absolutely. If you see, the chief manager has already been arrested, 2 managers and the gate manager as well. Because when you enter inside any kind of club, you have to report to the gate manager, because there are several bouncers as well. So what we have been seeing that last evening as well, and if you see this morning as well, what we have seen that several bouncers have been called in of that very club, and they are being questioned regarding their involvement and at that point in time how basically this entire incident took place. So right now, if you see, 8 to 9 persons have already been detained at the Anjuna police station, and their questioning is still going on regarding their involvement in the entire case.
Right, so as Akhil is reporting, 4 arrests have been made, 2 people are on the run who happen to be the club owners, and 8 to 9 people are currently being questioned by relevant authorities. Akhil, so far, do we know what the FIR specifically mentions about negligence? And are we aware of any previous complaints filed against this nightclub?
So if you see on that part, initially there were several people who were basically part of the rescue operation which have been going on. We have spoken to the fire department officials as well. So initially they have basically downplayed it. They have said that it could have done due to the cylinder blast. But if you see that later on, when the investigation basically pushed forward, what we have seen that the entire mishap took place because of the electric fireworks which was basically at display. So at that point in time, the moment basically a blaze took place, after that what we have been seeing that there were several locations, several bars and several clubs in this very area of the North District police team area. What we have been seeing that those areas have been basically raided by the police team last night as well, regarding that whether they have got the clearance on the part of from the district administration of proper following the SOPs regarding the fire and other, which include the license for liquor license and other licenses as well.